Go.
Hey, welcome to the DMV. Jumbo half and half. Mumble on your chicken wings. Home of Crank, funky drummer, feel the heartbeat. We lost one of our funky drummers, y'all. It's a sad day. It's a sad day in the go-go community. You know, shocking news. You know, you ain't got no choice but to deal with it. Death is a part of life. But when it's unexpected, sometimes it's rough. What's going on? What's going on, good people? How y'all doing? It's me, Cheefy, Cheefy Dog, Chief Dizzle for Shizzle for Sheezy for Show, Chief Keep It Brief, Chief Rocker, Rockaware, Rockadamus, the Cheat Code, Mr. All of the Above, Chiefy 64 times, back again for another episode of the Cheef and Go. Yeah, what's up, E? Yeah, man, rest easy, rest in power, rest in peace. Wishing you a peaceful journey to the other side, right? Good man, right? Gone. What's up, Boo? Bro Jeter. Man, rolling. Sad day, rolling. You lost a good one. Good man, And so we gonna keep it going. We gonna carry on as he would have probably wanted us to. Why would you stop the show for me, Slim? You gotta, you know what I mean? Why would you stop it? Nah, man, we lost our brother Ican Mason, man, and it's a tough one. Death is always tough, right? And everybody who knows Ican knows he's very opinionated. He gonna speak his mind. He gonna tell it like it is. He always ready to debate, and he usually coming with facts, right? And a strong history in this game as a drummer, and more with his father. Shout out and prayers to the family, Ignatius. My heart goes out to Ignatius and the family. In these troubling times, in this time of grief and grieving. I cried like a baby last night. I woke up crying too. And it's so all of a sudden, right, that some of these things happen. It reminded me of when I heard about CeeLo. It felt like the call I got about Saquon. It really felt like that. It hit me like a ton of bricks. And it was just like, wow. And from what I hear, he was out at a show. He wasn't mixing or playing. He was out at Tone, Antonio, young Tone, Buggy's son, was celebrating his birthday. Happy birthday to Tone, right? And and it happened. And I've heard different versions, but pretty much the same story. I don't know exactly what it was. I think it's some type of health thing, heart and cholesterol or blood pressure and stress and age. And I mean, hey, we out here, life be lifing. One day you standing up breathing, 1 minute you standing up breathing, and the next you're gone. And so and even that it happened and in front of people. And I heard, they rolled to the hospital with him. All that, man. Take care of yourself. Go to the doctor, go get your physical, go get your blood work, go check in. Make sure you're all right, because there's things that can be stopped, right? It's things that can be prevented and caught early if we go to the doctor. But you know, we niggas and from the hood, and we go hard and all that. But nah, that ain't it, Slim. Go make sure you good. We not 21. We not young, and you know, we eat the food we eat, the air we breathe, the life we live, stress, bills. Bill is on everybody back. Bill and them is on everybody back right now. You know what I'm saying? Whether you got some change or not, you gotta get it and get to it. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Thais, Thais, Thais. I know Stenny. I know you. Who is that? Hey man, these names you know, I be getting thrown off, but that's familiar. Marco. Oh, okay. Man, God rest Marco's soul. Another good man, right? So, like I said, we gonna keep it going. It was a slight uh mix up with Mighty Moe. He thought it was next week, and I'm thinking it's this week, and I've been ripping running. I ain't even see the text. So, but he's still gonna come through. He's still gonna pop up, and we're gonna have this convo. But for now, I figured that Tice. Oh, what's up, Tice? I figured I'd talk about I Can for a hot minute. You know, give some love to our fallen brother, our Crank brother. You know, we had the Crank Brothers cartoon, and you know he was a influential and impactful in me playing the drums. Like I went on face, I made a video last night. Was telling people how I ran into E, and we went to the house, and I Can was showing me double strokes and paradiddles before I knew, you know, I knew how to play him, and he, you know, sat me down and showed me some stuff, even though they was our rivals, and it was just always love. Even though we was trying to chop each other neck off at that on that stage, we was trying to out crank each other. Shout out to the OP tribe. Much love to them brothers. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Marco. Okay. Damn. Yeah, man. So we gotta talk too, Roland. We gotta talk. You know, the Bucks 2025 live, and that's another crazy thing, because you know we always go talking about that reunion battle with OP Tribe and Hugger Bucks. It just can't happen the same. Now Saquon and I can't gone. So yeah, I mean it's sad, but at the same time, you know, he at rest, and on the other side, and who knows what's on the other side. It could be way more peaceful than this. And I ain't trying to go no time soon. I got some stuff to do here. But at the same time, you know, if that's how you feel better, then that's how I feel better. I'm gonna look at it like that. Definitely good man. Man. Hey, look, y'all. It was tough. I heard the news about, you know, 10, about 11, 12, 1 last night. I'm in good mood. I'm joking and kikiing with my folks. And I'm getting a text. Mac hit me on Facebook Messenger. Sean calling me. I said, this can't be good. And you know, ever since I've been getting the calls, went on Facebook, seeing grown men crying. That's how you know. It's like he touched people's lives. You know, when he was here, you could say what you want. Yeah, he gonna debate you. He gonna say something that's gonna ruffle your feathers, but you gotta respect the man that speak his mind. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta respect the man that ain't gonna bite his tongue for no one. And that's who he was, you know. And most of the time, he was coming with facts, right? And that's just the facts. But yeah, y'all. Sean say I'm the I'm the goddamn CEO. I'm the goddamn CEO. Shirts coming soon, y'all. Shirts coming soon. Yeah, man. Them shirts coming soon. Y'all stay tuned. I'm the goddamn CEO. Right? So my guest today, Mighty Moe, we have a interesting history. Is so my uncle was a postmaster out Fort Washington for many years, and I don't even remember where our paths crossed, but my uncle Kenny Stevenson, my father Felix Stevenson, Big Chief, went to school with Sugar Bear. I know my uncle went to school with Sugar Bear. My father went to Chamberlain, I think. But you know, they grew up in the neighborhood, Valley Green, the Big Front. Um, so Mighty Moe was a mail carrier under my uncle. And so once I found that out, you know, it'd be like, oh, okay, you know, it's a connection. I see Mighty Moe, it's like family, you know what I'm saying? And Mighty Moe always been cool. And so last summer, last summer, I was out. We had a function for my grandmother, and we all out there and we talking about music. Me and my uncle having a conversation like we never really had, and he telling me a bunch of stuff. You know how he started and how he played. You know, he was at a time where it was still punk rock, right? Punk music, and punk and go-go was running the scene, right? David Grohl, Bad Brains, and I don't know all the bands, but there was some classic legendary bands around that time. Trouble Funk, you know, when go-go was coming up, these was like the outcast type of music. So they would put these shows together with the punk and the go-go, whatever. But my uncle was more in the rock. And he was like, yeah, the go-go stuff was cool, but it was too slow or boop, 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 boop. But he was playing for a band called, damn, I'm about to forget, Cosmic Crescent, Cosmic Crescent, or something like that. It was a couple bands. Damn, I'm forgetting the name of the other one. Anyway, they was opening up for Chuck. And like I say, he knew bad, but he just really wasn't on into the go-go thing. And you know, he said they used to ask him to hit. And he hit with him a couple times. I think a Bowie State, whatever band them. But he wasn't really feeling the go-go thing. He was more on the rock. He had guitars. So you know what I'm saying? Like white boy, like they call white boy because he would play uh rock songs, not because he light skinned. It wasn't, that wasn't the white boy. That was probably the second part of it. But he was into rock songs. So you were guitars, you know what I'm saying? You in that Jimmy Prince line, you know what I'm saying? You want to riff and get into that. So he wasn't really into the go-go in the pocket and the slowness of it, whatever. So we just talking, he just giving me a lot of history on stuff. And we supposed to be getting together. My father was a bassist. Kenny guitar, Kenny's son Travis, Sean, you know Travis, right? That's Kenny's son, came through and was doing, working with us on some projects. Nice, went to Howard, pianist. So we got singers. So we gonna put the family thing together at the next function and jam out. So we talking about all that. And he was just like, man, I got this voicemail from Chuck, man. And he was calling to get Mighty Moe. He wanted to take Mighty Moe on the road with him, and so he was calling to ask me that, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Like I didn't know, I had that you knew Chuck like that or whatever. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And he was like, man, I actually saved it. I got it. If you want me to send it to you, I said, hell yeah, send it to me, right? So I got the voicemail. I was gonna put it out there on Chuck's birthday. Let me check Instagram. It say I'm live, but I don't see the joint. Hello? It'd be delayed. What? It's just going live on Instagram. Man, I hit the button 12 times. Anyway, it'll pick up. Anyway, that's crazy. Anyway, I got the voicemail. What's up, DB? Appreciate you tuning in. Everybody. I'm gonna get through this, but like I'm still messed up about my man. Like it been bugging me all day. But so I was gonna play the voicemail now, and for y'all while we waiting on Mighty Moe to come in. It was pretty cool when I heard it. It was like, oh, that's all right, man. Chuck called my, hey, Mr. Stevenson, it's Chuck Brown. You still playing that guitar? Yeah, I was calling. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all hear this, Joy. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little deal right here. Let's see. Let me see here. Let me see. Show you right. Well, I guess we could play it like that.
Kenny, Mr. Kenny Stevenson, this is the right number. This is Chuck Brown. I need you to give me a call if you can. My number is still 1-843-0256, and my cell number is 240-216-8189. It's very important. I know I haven't seen you in a while. I remember you used to play with someone, but I know you're still playing that guitar. And it was good to hear from you, man. A young man that plays with me, Mo, Maurice, I want to take him to Vegas with me and a couple of other places, and I'd like to talk to you about it if it wouldn't jeopardize his job or anything. I appreciate it if you would give me a call and let me know if that's possible. You see, it is now, let's see what time it is now. It's 3:23 Sunday. Okay? Give me a call, kid. I really appreciate it. It's nice to hear from you anyway, man. All right, God bless.
Yeah, man. So it was pretty cool to hear that. Simba was the band that was opening up for Chuck. My uncle played with Simba. And I thought it was cool for Chuck to call, you know, Mighty Moe's boss, to say, hey, look here. I mean, Chuck put his weight, lean on it. Not like that, but like, hey, this Chuck Brown, Kenny, trying to, I don't want my man to lose his job, we don't make sure you don't jeopardize his job and all that, we want to take him to Vegas and a couple, take him on the road with me and just want to make sure he good. That's some stand-up ish right there. You feel me? Hey man, much respect to the Godfather, man, who just celebrated a heavenly birthday. But like I said, I was gonna play that on his birthday. I had videos I put together. I had so at the end of that, my uncle got Simba or something. Well, he riffing in the back, and then he going to "We the People," the Chuck Brown joint, "We the People," and so that set me. So I'm looking. I found some other footage on YouTube where they had like the Buffalo Soldiers and the Black armies that fought, and some African type of stuff, leading back to Africa, basically saying we built this country and all that. And when they had like they had some type of riots or some situation at Georgetown back in the day. So these people had a video. So I took some of that and I took some of the footage of the stuff that's going on, and I made a video and I tried to drop it, and they hit me with the copyright, And so I've been talking. I just met Greg Pete, Chuck's son. I think that's Chuck's oldest son. And so we've been talking. And so I called him that day to see, like, hey, look at my Bama for playing this voicemail. Like, and I want you to tell me what you think about this video. So he was busy, whatever. And I kind of went off it. He hit me like a day later, like, man, I want to see that video. And I sent him, and he was like, man, you better drop that. I'm about to share it. And and you need to do a joint. There's another song Chuck got on a political type stance. So We the People was 72. But he's talking about the stuff that's going on now. So, I'm real visual. So I try to put it all together. And he really liked that joint. And I sent him the voicemail. And he was saying he had a joint saved of his father, and he would go back and listen to it here and there. And over time, accidentally, it got erased. So, he was real appreciative of the voicemail too. Hey, E, you hear me? Shout out to my man Eric Stevens, man. Faithful supporter of the Cheef and Go, coming in every week from the Natty. Eric used to play with the Sheer Madness band, y'all. If y'all remember Sheer Madness, Eric was a part of that situation back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So y'all definitely show my man Eric Stevens some love. Gotta show my man Eric Stevens some love. Eric Stevens, Cornell Stevenson, that's family. We've been having these family reunions and getting reunited with family we ain't know we had, like Derek and Scooby and Little Benny. I mean, not Scooby, Derek, Ali the Great, Benny, Garland. I'm hearing Gene Pratt, Cornell. I just met some cousins I ain't know, and we've been wrapping it up, and talk about ideas and different things we got in common. I ain't forget what you told me about that idea, Cornell. So I appreciate you for tuning in. Appreciate everybody. DB, Sean McCow, always a 46. A 46. But yeah, so me and Mighty Moe, you know, over the years, you know, it's a certain rapport we got from that connection, those mutual connections. There was another video that I saw. What was Remington's? It was a spot in Glen Burnie or something. Bands was playing, and he was out there with Lil Tony and Tony Antonio White. That's who, coincidentally, right? He played with Obsession. That's Buggy's son. They were celebrating his birthday last night. That's where ICANN was, and a lot of other drummers was like backstage going to celebrate Tony joint. So it was like family and friends and drum clan and drum circle. You know what I'm saying? The drummers was there, you know, and it was just like Tony birthday and ICANN passes away. I mean, that's just how life works. Anyway, Tony was at the gig playing with, I think, AJ and them Crank Cartel, not Crank Cartel, Determined to Crank, I think, was the band at the time, and Mighty Moe was up there, and Antonio had on my ART shirts, right? One of my ART joints that I hand drew. Them coming soon too. Them coming soon too. They're coming soon. Let me show y'all that. Hold up. With my ART shirts. Let me find them ART joints. They coming along with the I'm the goddamn CEO, right? I mean, I done dropped this joint already. Because like I said, Tony had on one, right? My ART joints. Let me get Chuck out of there. Hold up. No, it ain't showing it. Oh man, add the stage, that joint. So I hand drew that. I got different colors and variations of it. But Mighty Moe was explaining to Tone what it was. And I was watching that, like, you know what I'm saying? He probably, Mighty Moe probably don't even know I made that shirt. I thought that was a cool little situation. So, you know, we got certain little connections. But definitely Dynamite Congo player for EU right now, but definitely and a Chuck Brown band. And then been on tour. Then been on tour with Chuck a couple times. So let me see. I'm the goddamn CEO. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull that one up. Coming soon now. Available for pre-order. Now, you know. Oh, I just saw them damn shirts. Anyway, just waiting for Mo to get in here. I'm the goddamn CEO. Mm-hmm. There they go. And I told that story on my Cheef and Go with Rochelle last week or the week before. So y'all can go to YouTube and find that. That's another, you know, clear joint with ART. But yeah, I hand drew that, you know, always remain true. You know, you got the pyramid and you got the iron horse. Depending on which way it's going is the iron horse, and the other way is the set and the unk. But yeah, that part. But I'll be making a black joint with the reflective New Balance, you know, ART, and that thing be moving off the shelf. It's a hot commodity. But I'm the goddamn CEO. Where's that? We got a couple different versions of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm the goddamn CEO. You understand? So we got that. We got that coming soon, baby. And if you know, you know. I'm the goddamn CEO. So yeah, waiting on Mighty Moe. Waiting on Mighty Moe. Okay. Who up in here? What's up, Gloria? Oh, Gene Predator, first cousin? Yeah, that's my guy. That's my guy. I called him a couple weeks ago and told him, what you talking about, Chief? I said, man, because so when I first when I first heard, I was in Atlanta actually, and my father went to the reunion. And he called me, hey boy, boy Derek that sing. I'm like, yeah, I'm familiar. I had been watching Vibe joints on YouTube because I'm in Atlanta. I need all the go-go I can get. And when Vibe first hit, they ain't really tickle my fancy. Pause. But it was like they was hitting Essence joints. I don't know. But I was watching them first joints at Tacoma Station where he was holding it down on running the one by himself. And then, just I tuned in. I said, oh yeah. Slim, yeah. Everybody wants to rule the world. I said, okay, I like that. So I had just been tuning in. He said, hey, little Benny. Yeah. I said, yeah, I played with Benny. I was man, fuck that nigga phone, Cheef. Chuck gonna call you in a minute. Fuck that nigga phone, Cheef. Cheef ain't got no beef. That was my man. And so then later I go to the family reunion. I pull up on Derek. And Derek, like, yeah, okay, so that's my mother's side, my great grandmother, boom, boom, boom. He said, well, that mean Ali, your cousin. I'm like, I played with Ali. So I pull up on Ali. And I'm like, yeah. And so Ali said, yeah, I'm on the Pratt side. And I'm like, yeah, well, Pratt. So, and me and Gene Pratt, damn near, and then Gene Pratt used to hang with a dude named Mike Stevens or Mike Stevenson. You hear it on all the Junkyard tapes. And I remember the dude. Which, whatever, right? So, and it was like, and Ali just like he ain't pay attention to me. But not too long ago, they was all at a subtle joint with Walker Reds and them, and he said, yeah, he was talking to Pratt. And he said, yeah, Pratt in there too. So we might be some type of relation, Gloria. Appreciate you tuning in. You understand? What's up, Andre? Another family member that, you know what I'm talking about? We've been tapping in. Hey, we deep out here, let me tell you. And we real deep when it comes to this go-go music. Because I grew up hearing, I got a cousin, I think by marriage, that's on my father's side. But she used to tell me that Reds and the Boys, yeah, that's my cousin. And I always thought that. So when I heard about Benny, I was like, okay, maybe, and I thought it was just getting confused. But now I talked to her recently and she said, nah. And so I'm not sure about this, y'all. Maybe the family can help me out. It's a lady named Priscilla who I think hung or was with that side, my cousin Robin, my cousin Binky, and Boo. So Binky had a wife named Robin. His daughter was Jasmine. Jasmine was telling me about the Reds and the Boys. He said, yeah, Priscilla. So I think that's like her aunt. So I would go to when I played with Prop, I would go to the Prop shows. And she had short hair, it seemed like, right? She'd be riding with funk every time. And I'd pull up, and she'd be like, hey, little Chiefy. I'm like, well, she know me as little Chiefy, right? So all this has been confusing for a long time. And then before my father straightened me out, I thought he grew up with Funk and Sugar Bear. I knew it was one of them. So back in the day, I remember talking to Funk. Yeah, I think my father grew up with you and whoop. And they ended up running into each other. And he was like, nah, it was Bear. But meanwhile, you coming to the shows with Priscilla, who was a relation, you know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. So Reds and man, we deep in this go-go thing, baby. You understand? Stevensons. They got the Stevensons with the V, the Stevensons with the PH, Steve Versins. We deep out here. Family reunion, bunch of beautiful people, man. I'm just glad to that we finally get to, know what it is. And that's all it's about. Because family is everything. What's up, JR? Oh, yeah, that's JR. What's up, my bro? Appreciate you tuning in. We're going to keep it cranking, guy. You understand? My man JR, we go back. We did a lot of work, studio together. You know what I'm saying? We done rode to Atlanta together, but he playing on the Get High Go-Go remix with Devin the Dude. That's my man JR on the guitar. You know what I'm saying? So y'all go check that out on all platforms. Hey, Gloria, it's confusing, but it's happening. I gotta get that family tree. Is Emily and it's a whole family tree, right? I think so. Me and Benny and so you got Derek, Ali, Garland that play Persevere Band. They all closer to that side, they all had green shirts. We got the red shirts. And there's different, like, sects of the family. But we had Emily and Joseph, Emily and William Stevenson. Basically, we got some great grandparents that had 18 kids, and all this coming together now. So me and Benny got our both our great grandfathers were brothers, something like that. You know, it's a lot. Now, Mighty Moe right here. Oh, Mighty Moe, no. Oh, hey, look, he might have some information on this. I'm gonna bring my special guest, Mighty Moe, in on here, and we're gonna get this thing. We're gonna get this thing cranking, this crank convo going, baby, baby. There you go.
What's up, fam? What's up,
Hey,
Cheefy?
hey, look, man. I'm glad you could
What's up, yo?
take it through, my brother.
Hey, man, I'm glad to be here, man. You know that.
Yeah,
Glad
man.
to be here, Joe. Talk about some good things, some bad things, some sad things.
Man, look.
Been
I
a
was
rough one, man.
Yeah, it's a sad day, man. We lost a good one. We lost
Lost a good one, man. Good-hearted person, family man, friend, fellow musician. You name it, man. I can Mason, man. May he rest in peace, man.
man,
For
yes.
those of you who don't know him, man, we knew him. Everybody in the go-go community, everybody in the go-go world. I'm sorry I had to jump right in on it, man, but you
Yeah,
know
no
this, Chief. This is his day right now. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
And we're gonna miss him, man. We already miss him. I actually went past the house today and shared my condolences with the family. You know, so yeah,
Yeah,
I just want to just start off with that, man. May you rest in peace, man.
indeed.
You know.
I need to do that too, because Ignatius, that's my guy, man.
Yeah.
We talk, and we all go back, and it's just yeah, you for the family.
Yeah. It went out for a minute, but it's good now.
Yeah, it's just tough, but yeah, I need to go holler at him too. I've been wanting to get him on the show. We talked about it all the time.
Yeah, man. I mean that. Yeah. I mean,
I was trying to get him on too. Your
I
video,
know, man. Yeah.
we can hear you,
And
but
I,
we can't see you.
you say, Chief,
I said we can hear you, but we can't see you. What's up,
can't
Willie
see me.
Howe? Shout out to Willie
Can't
Howe.
see me.
Nah, you might have to
What? Camera?
yeah, to get the camera. I don't
Let me
know.
hit the.
Why
Let
did
me
it
hit the
go?
camera thing because it went out for a minute, for a second. Let's see it. Let me try it now. All right. What about now?
Nah, it gave us a little blink or something,
No.
but
No video.
nope.
Um. I hit the camera emblem. Let me do it again.
Yeah, see, it's trying like it's trying,
All right. Let me try it again.
but it ain't.
Nothing.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm definitely new to this. This is my first time on here,
Go back
so you
in.
gotta guide me through the navigation and get back.
Yeah, I wonder if you go out and come back in. I don't know. We can hear you. Do you see?
Yeah, I can still see. I can still see you.
Okay.
You know. I don't know. Let me
And it,
try. I don't want to. I don't want to
trying to figure
cut
out.
us all the way off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe if you go out and come back in, it'll come back on line. You did. Shout out my man Willie Howe. Dynamite drummer, y'all. He like a whole drum machine. This man drive is incredible. You understand? Appreciate you tuning in, my guy. I'm gonna be up there tonight. I just said love. I'm coming through tonight. We coming to party with Still Familiar, baby. Get that crank. Oh, look, how about this, Willie? Guitar player Dirk. When I went, I don't know if he was in here. We talking about all these connections. When I went to see Ali, they was still with Subtle. He was like, man, I just found out Dirk, our blood, our cousin, guitar player. So it keep going on and on, like 23 and me forever. Forever 21, forever 23 and me. I don't know. Yeah, maybe should I send you the link again? Another link? That shouldn't be it. It might be something with your phone. It's the same link. Okay. Okay, let's try that again.
Am I back?
Yeah.
All right, God is good.
Yes,
Thank you,
indeed.
Glow. I
Yes,
don't know what I'll
indeed.
do without you, Glow.
Oh, that's Gloria.
Yeah,
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate you.
made this shirt too. She made this shirt for me, man.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. Who's that? Mike on there? Oh, that's you on there.
Nah, this me and my little big
Okay.
head, man.
All I saw was the fedora. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's nice.
I wish.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Thank
let me
you,
turn
sir.
you up a little bit.
Yes, indeed. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
So,
you know what? Just 1 second before we really get into it. I know we got a lot going on. I'm gonna have to grab my headphones because I could barely hear from the
okay.
speaker of this phone. So I'm gonna go grab my headphones. Just 1 second.
All
Hold
right.
on.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, definitely appreciate y'all. Let me check out this Instagram, see if it caught up. What's up, Instagram? I be trying to do all this. The Garland up in here, just persevere, man. Hey, Garland, you gotta help me. You gotta help me fill out this family tree. Jazz Funk, the legend.
Okay, here we go.
Jazz Funk, salute Jazz Funk
All
come up in
right.
here. Nowadays.
Jazz Funk. What's up, Garland? Jazz Funk.
That's much
Got the
love.
legends in the house.
Yes, indeed. Come out to see Mighty Moe. You understand?
Hey, thanks for chiming in.
You a bad boy, Slim. You a
Hey,
bad.
man, thank you, man. It's all God, man. It's all God's
That's
gift.
it. That's it.
All God's gift, you
Indeed.
know. And
So
influences like Jazz Funk and Sugar Bears. And we'll get to that later, but they know.
yeah,
They taught us all.
where did it start for you? Where you get the spark to play music?
Well, I get the spark. Well, I definitely got it from, I would say, my mother. And I say it, first and foremost, God.
Yes.
But my mother in I think it was 1968, 1969, my parents were going to Dunbar High School in Northwest.
Okay.
And that's around that time, that's when I was conceived. My mother had me when she was in high school, right? And while she was in high school, she was in the choir. And from the science and the knowledge of science and frequencies and tone, I know I got those frequencies passed down through my mother, knowing
Indeed.
what I know now. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
So that's where it first started. So when I entered the world in 1969, I'm telling you, I'm going deep, man. Damn, Chief.
Hey, that's what it's
So
about.
look, hey, look, yeah, because I mean, we all got a story. We all got a
Yes,
beginning,
indeed.
and we all gonna have an end.
Yeah.
So, but they had me in high school when they was in high school. So um, we was living on 8th Street by the government printing office, like
Mhm.
North Capitol and 8th Street. There used to be houses right there, and that's where my family was living at the time. So when I first came out of the hospital, I was born in GW, George
Okay.
Washington Hospital Center, '69. So I came home to 8th Street. I think like a week or two later, my parents moved, my whole family, and my grandmother and uncles. I got a lot of uncles and family and all that. They moved to Surgeon Quarters. Surgeon Quarters was just around the corner, right? They had just opened. I think
Mhm.
like '69 or something like that. That was a brand new community at that time. For those who don't know, so that's where I first started my music for love, as far as I can remember. Because as a baby, man, before I can walk, before I took my first steps, I was always running
Tapping.
around the house beating on stuff. You know, I think you hear that from a lot of musicians, especially with percussionists and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, drummers and stuff like that. You know, you just had a gift for just wanting to tap on stuff. You see, babies still do that right now today. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I was playing on stuff, you know, on drums and stuff before I could walk.
Okay.
So I know it was a natural gift. Again, from understanding, looking back on my beginning. So yeah,
And
that's
those
where it definitely started
frequencies
at.
and vibrations coming through moms.
Through moms and my father, you know, my father,
And,
he was a music
everything
lover and
you're right, the
yeah,
environment.
yeah, man, you know, it passes down. You know what I'm saying?
It-
We wonder where we be getting our gifts from and all that, man. It passes down, bro.
It's
It
in the
ain't gonna let
DNA. First,
it's a cycle. It's a cycle.
yeah.
We'll get into that later.
Did you go into the then you did you go into the bucket stage or did you go straight to an actual some real congos? You did pots and pans and cans first?
You know it. Tupperware,
Yeah,
cans, you name anything.
that's
A sink,
that's too was
sink, the sink.
everything,
Yeah,
right?
the
The
sink.
sink, that kitchen sink when
You
you was doing the dishes.
man,
Woo!
I still look.
Oh my
I
god, no,
still do it right. I still will bang on the sink.
yeah,
Is in my like you say it's in my DNA because
yeah.
it gives you different tones.
It's a hollow
Right?
sound with the
It's a
sink. Most
hollow sound. It gives you different
yeah,
tones.
yeah,
You can pop that joint and everything.
yeah. Facts. They don't know. Tell them, Mo. Hey,
I
look.
mean, that's where I come from. So you know, but
Yeah.
my first real instrument was an
I don't.
Indian drum.
My bad. Go
No, you
ahead.
good. My first real instrument was an Indian drum. You know,
Okay.
little Indian drum is a
Okay.
one single little drum, right?
But with a skin, right? Like wood,
Yeah,
wood.
exactly. Had the little Indian decorations on and all that. So that was my first real instrument. My uncle Lee Marshall, his real name is Lee Hagans, like mine. But
Okay.
his last name, but it's I got Marshalls in my family too, just like you was discussing with Glow. So we really do need to get our family trees together, man. You know, we
Fact.
can be walking cousins, man, never knew it. You
Exactly.
did. So but anyway, yeah, that was my first instrument. He was in the drum corps up at Dunbar, you know. So like I said, I had musicians, had music around, always had music around me at a young age, as far as I
Mhm.
can remember. That helped shape me too, and taught me and influenced
So what was one of the first bands that you kind of like officially played for?
me.
What age? I mean, that's
Yeah.
mentioning not that and for the sake of
No, no, man. Hey, man. I love to share that because I've been playing in bands all my life. So the very first band was around social quarters. I had to be like, I don't know, man, like 3 or 4. If you want to consider the band, you know,
Mhm.
we thought we was a band. You know, we thought we was doing our thing at that age. You know what I'm saying? We had it, everybody in a place, everybody had a bucket, a can, or whatever. We was making music, baby. So we didn't even have a name, man. But I know this for those who that's from social quarters and up that area. We used to play at the center, right? Right there, Sister Roach. For those who remember Sister Roach, she was like a community icon figure that helped a lot of youth out at that time. You know, they
Okay.
had the center and social, what we call the center and social quarters. And right there on the center, we used to actually perform. That's where we used to actually perform at. We made it look like a stage because it was like a little high low platform, right? Right in the center of social quarters. So that was like my real first stage. What I
Okay.
considered it my first stage
Yeah.
because we had people you could look down onto people. So you was kind of said hi, you look down on people. So
Facts.
I can still remember that, man. I'm like 4 years old, bro. Four,
Wow.
5 years old. I still remember that.
Yeah, that's cool. That's like, that's how it start.
Yeah,
The fellowship or the coming together with the synergy, right? Sharing this and
yeah,
that. People chiming in or looking
No
in.
doubt. That's
Another
right.
once something is observed, you're in the house doing it, but once it's observed, now it becomes something else because that's going to change how
No
it
doubt.
track the double slit experience. You know,
Yeah, you're exactly right. Yeah, exactly. It kind of everybody has like what you call a nest. You dig what I'm saying? And that's where it all began at. Then you fly out, then you learn more experience and get your experience and blah blah blah. So that was pretty much I consider my nest.
Man, we got to shout out some people in the comments. Mighty Moe is
Oh,
a
no
star.
doubt.
You got a lot of love coming in. Shout
Oh
out.
man, I say that I ain't ready to cut you off to you. When we say star, I
I
say
mean,
we
you know what
star.
I'm saying? You're
I'm
well
considered.
respected
I'm
and
cons-
loved. Let me
I
say
know,
that.
and I appreciate it, and that energy is definitely shouted out back to him.
Definitely.
So
Yeah, that's why. That's why. Because
it's a give and take.
when you give it, you get it. Jet Black
No,
in
no
the house.
doubt.
Respect,
Jet
my
Black, what's up, Jet Black, my
guy.
man?
DJ T,
Yeah,
Tony, Leo.
dynamite musician.
Yeah. A lot
Yeah,
of
what's
love.
up, fellas?
And I appreciate people tuning in. So I just be wanting to, we be in mid conversation and I put the comments up, but I want to, also show love and appreciation because
That's what it's
without
all about.
then we'd be sitting here talking to ourselves.
That's what it's all about. Hey, this is
Yeah,
the age of information, the age of EO.
hey, that's what it's about. We are walking history books. And
There you go. That's
community,
right.
talking to these musicians, you find out so much. And that's one of the reasons I started. I be talking to people like, what? And then I bring
Yeah,
them to the show and I find out even more, even my friends that I thought I knew, so
right. And it's
definitely.
all about just getting to know each other. That's all it is,
Yeah,
because
dialogue.
sometimes, people got a certain perspective of some of us musicians. You know what I mean? We got the same 24 hours in the day, man. You
Mhm.
dig what I'm saying? Ain't nobody better than nobody. We all just got different gifts from different frequencies from different galaxies.
And then once
That's
we
it.
respect and honor that and use it in that manner, then
That's it.
it's
Yeah.
limitless.
Right.
Yeah,
That's why we all got different fingerprints. We
right.
all are different.
Yes.
All.
Really, really.
It's easy to be yourself.
How
Harder
about
to be
that?
somebody else.
And it's not taken. That's the only job that ain't taken, being yourself. You know,
Hey, and it's free. It is free.
God given. God
Free
wants you to be
spirit.
yourself. I'm the goddamn
Hey,
CEO.
hey, let you teach it.
Hey, look at here.
Love is life and life is love, man. That's what it's all about, man. So,
Yes, man.
yeah.
So
But I
yeah.
want to give before we go with the next question, G, I want to shout out my uptown family. Blinkers. For
Mhm.
those who know Blinkers, they were the K. That's from the Chaos family. If you heard of Chaos band, and I
Yeah,
actually played with Chaos back
with
then.
a K,
No,
right?
we had a C. It was spelled with
Oh,
a CHOAOS, something like that.
yeah,
Well, how
yeah,
you ever spell chaos, but
yeah.
it was Lawrence Ghost on the drums, and even Chucky Thompson. We
Wow.
got a history too. Rest in peace, Chucky Thompson. Cedric White. So all of them guys been around. They know me. From our nest time. I call it nest time.
Indeed.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to that uptown family because they helped. They was a part of helping shaping me, molding me
Right.
to the dude I am.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
doubt.
So I mean, I'm just trying to, get into, the backstory where it started. And as it, like you said, as it was shaped and formed and evolved, and whatever you want to
Hmm.
mention, whatever you want to shout out, like this, it's just like kind of going along that trajectory, that chronological order of that career until you
There you,
oversee Chuck. You
there
hear
you
me?
go. That chronological order. There you
Yeah,
go.
that's
That's what.
important.
That's right. Because one comes first and two comes second. So there's
Hey,
always. I live life like that. There was
yeah,
always something before, and there always will be something afterwards. You live in between that. That's
indeed,
living in the moment.
and that's all life is. The present
Yeah.
is a gift, right?
That's all that matters. We learn from yesterday. You prepare for tomorrow, but you live
Hey,
for the moment.
yeah, shout out my
That's
man
it.
Goody. Good people. The Good
Who
People's Movement.
that?
Stephen Goody. I don't know if you
Oh,
know Goody.
Goody.
You know
Yeah, I
Goody.
know Goody. Yeah, what's up, Goody? Yeah, Goody got that good gear.
Yes,
That's my
sir.
man. Yeah,
Good
and he got that raw talent on the mic. That's my man.
facts. But
Yes,
now, like you
sir.
said, one foot in front of the other. the past is done. We learn from it. The future is a gift. If we do
There you go.
if we are present in the present, right, and we are conscious in
Yeah.
the present, and receive
Conscious.
all the gifts, and play the present, right, then the
There you
future,
go.
we can get to it. But we can't
There you
worry
go.
about the past, or be concerned with the future. That's the whole thing about being present and
There you
enjoying
go.
the journey, right? So many people like,
It's-
I get here, I got this, I gotta get this much money. I want to enjoy the journey
yeah.
where the lessons come, right?
Yeah, we all in the matrix, man. We all in the simulation. And it's
Yes,
deep,
sir.
you know. I'm a very conscious. I see with my third eye, so that's see. We about to go into some
Yeah,
kundalini
right.
talk.
And we don't gotta get there. But
no,
look,
hey,
all
we
those
can get wherever we gotta get, Jack.
yeah. I mean, that could be for
That's
part
how it
two
is.
too. Like, we just
Yeah,
living in the present. I'm glad you're here in this moment. You know, this
no
Jimmy
doubt.
show could go out in 2 minutes. But before
Oh,
you
no
came,
doubt.
I was
Yep.
explaining them. I saw a
Hmm.
clip. It was somewhere, the Remingtons joint, something in Glen Burnie. I think that it was go-go's going on. I might be making Remingtons up. It was a joint in Glen
Hmm.
Burnie. I think it was Determined to Crank. It was AJ and them.
Hmm.
And Gerard. I don't know if it was the
Hmm.
band they had before. Both of them had Crank in the name. But you was out there with Tony. His birthday
What's
today. Happy birthday,
Tony?
Tony, son. Antonio.
What's Tony? Oh, Antonio. Happy birthday, Antonio.
So,
Yeah.
so he had
Yeah, I
on
saw that on Facebook.
he had the ART shirt on, right?
Okay,
It's
right.
a pyramid, the Iron Horse, and the Unk.
Hmm.
I just showed him joints. And you was explaining to him what it was.
Oh yeah. I remember that night. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that night
yeah, I was
now.
looking for
Yeah.
the video, but I was like, Mighty Moe probably don't even know I made that shirt. You know what I'm saying? But I
Oh,
was just
I didn't know that, Chief. I didn't know that.
certain connection we had, and as you explained it to him, now I'm
Yeah.
aware of your consciousness. You don't say, "Oh, that brother knows something." You know what I'm saying? You see what I
Oh
got
man.
on tonight? Look,
Yeah, I
with
see, bro. I see. I already
all
see.
that. You see all that stuff right there. Let's talk. That's that meta nature. That's that
There you
chemistry.
go.
That's some
Yeah,
of
there you go. There
yeah.
you go.
Let's
There
say
you go.
we ain't gotta we ain't gotta get too deep into that. But
Yeah.
that could be for another show. But
Yeah,
and
I would love to have a platform to discuss some of that
yeah,
information. Yeah, because it needs to be heard. It
definitely,
needs to
definitely.
be heard. Most of us don't know it, you know, but it's a whole nother story. But it's still always, I got to say this on that. You know, Egypt is here. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying? Egypt is right here in Tom Murray. So
Mhm.
that's a whole, we definitely got to talk about
Man, look, that's deep.
that. They
That's
flipped the script.
They flipped the script.
They
That's
flipped
deep.
the script
The
big time.
indigenous, right? The indigo,
There you go. There you go.
right?
There you
Yeah,
go.
the
Yeah.
land.
There you go. There
So,
you go.
yeah,
That's right.
that's a 4 hour joint. What AJ say?
hey,
AJ say you
hey,
dropping knowledge on us.
well,
Hey,
you gotta know the ledge, man. You gotta know the ledge, and
mm,
it's like I said earlier, it's the age of information. This is the age of eon. So
right.
we're finding out things without actually physically being there. You know
Mm,
what I'm saying?
download.
Which when you
Right.
downloading this information, and the truth will always find a surface. I don't care
Mm,
if you had it for 5,000 years or 55,000 years or 550, 100. You know what I'm trying to say?
yeah.
So it will resurface, and this is a great time to be alive.
Mm-hmm.
So
Wake up.
it's
N-
yeah, it's
Know
really
the
it really is
and know
knowing
that
what I know. Yeah, know thyself, all that.
know
Yes, sir.
thyself, right? What was within, so without, as it's above,
That's
so
right.
below. Macro.
As above, as it shall
Yeah,
be below. That's right. And every educational temple of learning, our
yeah.
ancestors left in that limestone. You walk in it, just like when you walk into a school
Mm-hmm.
today, and some things you see every day, right? On display. As soon as you walk into the school, I don't know what it is today, but back then they had know
Thyself.
thyself.
Yep.
Every temple of learning,
Mm,
meaning that never forget who we are, never
yeah.
forget who you are. So that's why I always been a true seeker. I know my instrument, the second form of communication.
Yes.
The voice is the first, so I become one with my instrument, man. But
Right.
I love the drums first, TV. So
I want to put that out there too.
Yeah,
Congos and stuff came second nature.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, for a lot
Yeah, Joe.
and a lot of we all drummers though. And like you
That's
said,
what I'm saying. Yeah,
that
yeah.
the drum was the first instrument, but the voice actually was. But I'm talking
The
about the
verse. That's what. Yeah, the
first one
verse
we
is the voice
created,
is first.
but the
Right,
voice is first. Yeah, see,
right.
that's the knowledge.
The
That's
drum is the second from communicate. That was our
fact,
communication device because you can still make the drum talk. That's
facts.
why I keep telling some of these guys, let the pocket ride and let the Congo talk.
Yeah,
Because that's what it do.
the frequency is the vibration,
So yeah, it's I know it's deep, y'all.
the rep,
Don't yeah,
the
exactly,
strength,
TV.
right?
Exactly, exactly.
It's used for.
Almost
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go. I'm
no,
letting
no, go ahead.
ritual. It was used for religion, spiritual
There you go.
communications on many levels.
On
Right,
many levels.
we going
That's
to
right.
war. We talking to the
There you go.
people over here.
Yep.
We asking for something from the creator. I mean, all these things
Exactly.
before it was booty twerking. I
No,
got the
before it was called, because they was twerking over there too, but it wasn't called
no, I'm
twerking.
just saying right before it was used in the manner it's used in now. The effects are still the same, but the intentions were more pure. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah, the
Look,
call and response and all that.
that
Yeah,
that was happening in church. This is spiritual. The woman's
there
body
you
is.
go.
You understand
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
Look here,
What it does, it
and you take advantage, man.
the most beautiful thing on this planet
Yeah,
is a woman, is a black woman, Jack. I'm trying to tell you, no disrespect, y'all, but she's the first.
it is what it
She's the
is.
first.
Okay.
But you know what though, Chiefy, it's those chakras, man. You know, the seven chakras. You know, when frequencies of tone hit those chakras and resonate, you know, those seven chakras. And certain instruments resonate certain chakras.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but the drum resonates the hip chakra.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you notice, and when soon as people hear a beat or a drum, the first thing that start moving is their hips.
Yep.
You dig what I'm
That's
saying?
represented by red, ladies and gentlemen. Right?
Yeah, it's the science behind it.
Jay
It's the
showed y'all that
science behind it.
when you do music, you get an EQ. It's gonna start in one color, and it's gonna be you got the crown chakra. That's the purple, the violet. That's
There you
like
go.
Christ consciousness. That's the highest, right? Brain,
That's
but it comes
the
from
crown chakra.
the
Yeah.
crown chakra, right? But it starts
Yes.
in the red, which is
Yes.
our interpretation of the devil is red, Satan, right? And
Right.
like you said, we moving our hips and our lower solar plexus or whatever, right? So when you go to
Yep.
strip club, that's why it's 808 music because that's
Yeah.
naturally going to make you move your hips. So that's
Yeah,
your
you're on a
earth,
low vibration. Yeah, it puts you on a low
your earth,
vibration with an 808. You know
right?
what I'm saying? All
So
of that, right? Yeah. See, Chief, you know some stuff. You
yeah,
know some stuff, brother. You know some stuff. I didn't know
yeah.
that. But you know what though? I just want to touch on the coloration of the chakras.
Oh yes.
Okay, I try to study the anatomy of the body as much as I can. You know, I try to find out what makes me tick. I always been like that since a kid. So what I do know is that when you cut open the body, say like you do an autopsy, right? And as soon as air hits those seven chakras, each chakra represents the seven. Each represents the seven colors of the rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
So
Spectrum.
when men, right? So when men wear pink, especially like in African cultures, it didn't become a so
Associated with the gay stuff
are we
until
back?
in patriarchal culture. Your camera is out again, though.
Yeah.
You might have to go back and
I
come
gotta
back.
go. I gotta go all the way back out. So let me do it again. Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold
I got your thought though. I know where you was going. We got you. Cheef and Go,
on.
y'all.
Yeah.
We doing the knowledge today. This is my favorite. You know what I'm talking about? The knowledge, baby. Mighty Moe got you understand? They got you mother. All right. R.I.P. to I Can, y'all. I Can Mason. We lost a good one, but we gonna move forward. We got to keep it going. We got to keep it going. That's how he would want it. Shout out to everybody. What's up, sis? My sis Mel in the house. Melody Roots. Shout out to everybody on Instagram. Armani, what's up? The young bull in the house, the coach. Appreciate all y'all. We doing the knowledge, y'all. We doing the knowledge. You back, Mo? Oh, he was back. Appreciate everybody, man. I'm trying to Frank Guwop, just persevere. Oh, that jump. Nick at Night. It's my man Damo. Appreciate y'all. Oh, we got Rittenhouse in the building. Hold up. Man, I did it. Oh Lord. I did something with it zoomed it in, and now I can't see the shit. Nowadays, you know what I'm saying? We got the fam in the building. Oh, there we go. Shout some people out. We waiting on Mighty Moe to come back with the knowledge.
There, is it back?
There you go. Low key international. There you go. Yeah, you was
Okay,
talking about
bet.
before the pink before Africa before it was associated with. I think you was about to go there.
Well, I was just gonna say, like back in the day, back in the 60s, yeah, however, when it stopped, when people started recognize that pink is not feminine color.
Mm-hmm.
You will always see a man in African culture, especially in African apparel and African uh, drummers and things like that. When they got their outfits on, you're gonna
Yeah,
always see pink, and that's the reason why you see pink. Like I say, it didn't come a feminine color till it got in the Western world.
yeah. Because guess what? It pop off that dark brown skin, that pink, and that man, that thing, that it pop off. The contrast of that is beautiful, but like like you said, the connotation of it, the association with, you get it's a girl, it's pink,
Yeah,
boy, it became perverted and
it's,
distorted.
it's it's part of the detachment of the knowledge of nature when we was one with nature.
Patriarchal society
Yeah,
and the white
there
man
you
you take
go.
away from your history and knowledge. Real talk.
Well, we can't be naive that the knowledge is out there. You just gotta go get it. You gotta want it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. That's
You know what I'm
fact.
saying? You gotta want it. You gotta
That's
want to know the truth. If you want to keep believing in something, you'll believe in something till you die. That means that you won't even know anything. Sorry to say. I
ignorance
don't
is
want her. I ain't on here to hurt nobody's feelings. But
ignorance is good.
when you believe in something, that's
Mhm.
telling you they don't want you to know. They just
Yeah,
want you to have a belief system.
because knowing is
So
continuous and
there
infinite,
you
right?
go.
A
That's
man
where
that
the
knows
5%.
nothing knows he knows nothing. That's a
There you
fact.
go.
You be like
Hey,
so
yeah.
you just and that's about being quiet and you just let people talk. Like, you wrong.
Well, I mean,
It's a lot of
yeah,
hey man, it's deep, and that's the thing. Like our great Dick Gregory said, once you put on them glasses, you can't take them off. It's a
there you
scary
go.
thing when you really see what stuff is. It's a
Yeah,
transition. And you be like, because
yeah,
everything that you thought, like you said in the Matrix, it'd be like,
yeah.
oh, then you got to adjust to that. And then you telling everybody in the family and all your friends, and they like, man, crazy.
Yeah.
They all, and it's
They
like,
think
nah,
you
just
crazy. Yeah, they think you smoking that ill surreal.
that is surreal. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That
love
nigga
that
stuck in the 80s.
one. Yeah.
Nah, man, but it do sound foreign to a lot of people because we preconditioned of
Mhm.
a belief system. We got so many belief systems around us, man, in our daily life that we don't even have a clue to try to say, well, hold up, why can I know this? Why can't I know that? Why has to be a belief system everywhere I go, everything I do, so you gotta start taking stuff in a court of law in your mind. You gotta go by evidence
Right.
because that's
And you got
that's what
to learn.
proves the truth.
Sometimes you got to unlearn because we know what our
And
parents.
there you go. There you
You
go.
gotta question all those things. Why do I believe that? What's the facts behind it? How does it resonate with me? So sometimes you
Yeah.
got to learn, relearn, and that's a
Relearn.
continual process of
Yep.
knowing.
There
What
you
is knowing?
go.
We believing and
Knowing your
knowing
ledge.
things, right?
That's right. Two
So
different things.
back to I can. We was in
Yeah,
Atlanta
man.
when Trayvon
Okay.
Martin got killed, and we were
Hmm.
playing in the band. I was playing the congas. He was Congos. We from DC. We call them Congos. Slam.
Right. That's
So
right.
we was riding to practice, and I had put out a joint called Illuminati. Trayvon got killed. I'm reading Behold a Pale Horse
Hmm.
at the time, and it just you know super consciousness expansion.
Right.
and I made this song. It was all in the head, my head, beat and everything. I had Fruity Loops at the time. I only worked with Fruity Loops for a second, and
Okay.
I did a whole video with the visuals. I'm visual. I got Till, the Black Panthers. All I'm talking that talk, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I can't call Slim. Telling you a better rapper than you a drummer. Forget the drums. But and like I said, with me saying you talking about that shirt, I was like, oh, he know, because some people like, what are you talking about? And it wasn't like it was super crazy deep, esoteric. It wasn't but it was
Right.
talking that talk.
Yeah.
That I've always been kind of conscious, right? Once you once you get to certain levels, you like, yeah, I always kind of been like this, and people will tell you, well, you always talked about that, or
Right.
I think it's kind of a thing, and everybody clock is different. But and that was the moment where I knew he knew. I said, oh,
Right. I got you.
yeah, he understand. And that was,
Right.
that's a big thing when, like we said, you can't just go talk to everybody. You be
No,
like,
no,
yeah,
you can't.
Africa or this and that, or Africa, America, and what was the transatlantic, and what came first, the chicken or the egg?
Yeah,
Right?
all that. Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
All that. And they be like, what
yeah,
kind of game? Come on, though. LeBron about to put up it. What? Like, I don't even watch games no more. Man, all respect.
right.
At the point where you throw your TV away and you're reading books,
Throwing a baseball and busting the TV because your
and just
team
like
lost.
when you realize why
I'm
TV
here.
it. And like I said, we could do this. It's deep. Why
Yeah.
what sports and all that, the Roman circus and all that stuff come from. And like I said, I've been through that stage of I ain't doing that. And, so I'm back. And we the Skins is back. I'm back with the Commanders. So I catch my
Yeah.
stuff. And it's never that I lost the love for football. It's just the
Right.
understanding of the establishment and what that shit stood for in America, and how we distracted, and how that's our religion and all. And like that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to talk about history, knowledge, and you talking about the sports stats and us, and you arguing and fighting with a person about some team. That became crazy to me. So when I and like I can in that moment, it was like, what? So that was special to me. But
yeah. I got some special moments with memories where I can too, man.
Yeah.
A lot, man. Yeah.
But I ain't found out he was Chuck's goddamn grandson until Atlanta. And the way he is, you would have think that'd be the first thing you say, nigga, you know who I am? He all his points valid by Slim. I know.
Right.
I knew that to Atlanta. And that meant a lot. I was like, okay.
Yep. And you know what's crazy with that, man? It's like we all are cousins, bro. We all are cousins. We even call each other cuz. And I know when I say it, I know how deep it is when I say it, because we are. We really are. We all are cousins on this, especially in this region. This East, what we call the East Coast region, because you gotta remember, slavery was in so many states. It wasn't at each state in this country. It was at certain states. So we still cousins, kinfolk, if you want to call it, whatever you want to call it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it anyway.
All right, so back to the music. When did you start playing with, and who was it first, EU or was it Chuck first?
No, it was definitely EU first.
Okay.
Yeah, it was definitely EU first. But I definitely paid my dues, dog. I paid my dues, man, like we all do. It was a lot of bands that I came through, man. Probably people don't know about, man, to get where I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's all I always keep God first. You know what I'm saying? I always keep them first, man, because they are blessings. You could do something that you love to do, and
actually make money and travel.
Yeah, and all everything that comes with it.
And give it to the people, and give the people inspiration and energy from something you love to do. That's a win-win.
And I mean it was in us anyway. We always made music and stuff, but as a people, you know what I'm saying. But it's always good to get a little welfare check.
Definitely.
and still kick change. And still kick a little change. You know what I'm saying?
That's
That's
right. But that comes from the people, man, the support and the love and all that. Cause we got the best fans in the world, Joe. I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
yeah.
DC, DMV. When you've been on the road and you've been else other places, man, you come back here, bro. It's like a diamond in the rough. Cause I'm gonna tell you, we gonna let you know if you cranking or you not, if you good or you bad.
Oh yeah.
Ain't gonna be no Sandman's kicking nobody on the stage, dog.
It's gonna
Nah,
be the
we
crowd.
gonna let you know verbally. We gonna tell you. The queens in DC, the ladies gonna let y'all ain't. I done got my hair done. I done wore this outfit. I came out my girls, and y'all sound like some. You know what?
Right. Yeah.
Y'all better quit, goddamn it.
No bullshit. Hey, look.
Nah,
What they say, the FUD? Oh, no. Oh,
we got the best, baby.
but
We got the
nah, that's
best.
real talk. That's real talk. I mean, I think we got the best music, the best culture, and maybe
That
because it's
too, no doubt.
like everybody, let's do this. We got nationalism. Maybe it's the best because it's pure and it's untapped. And we got our internal problems. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
it's something that nobody else in the world got. And so I
Yeah,
love
man, we just like any other genre of music, man. They got the ups and downs, changes and turnarounds. You dig what I'm saying?
that.
They try to put us in, a certain category. In so many ways, they put us in a certain category. Yeah, we unique. We do this and we do our own thing. We got our own sound, this and that and the other. But put some respect on it, like my man say. What's his name?
Put the respect on our
Put
name.
some respect on that name, bro. Cause I'm telling you, man. And this is no, and I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way, man. Especially some of my friends abroad, man, out of town, international players, man, and all that. It's like, man, they know we are flooded with some great musicians here.
Oh,
They
yeah.
see it.
Mhm.
They know that, and we are out there. We're playing with a lot of these major groups. Like for instance, rest in peace, Aaron Spears. Guys like that, man, and the list goes on with that.
Oh
So,
yeah. Oh
but
yeah.
the point is this: when you look at the revenue that Go brings, first of all, into DC, and from decades on top of decades on top of decades, that revenue generated millions, bruh. Millions. You
Facts.
dig what I'm saying? We always a part of that. So it's
Yeah.
a give and take. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say this: we keep our dollar here. This like a Black Wall Street, Joe. We
Yeah.
make good money in Go. Don't get it twisted. Some of us, you know what I'm saying? Some of
Mhm.
us still try striving to get what my father always say: nothing better than money, but more money. You
Hmm.
dig what I'm saying? We striving to get that, but that's a whole nother story. I can't tell nobody anything about their pockets. But at the same time, man, we got a diamond here. We still need to capitalize on our um our uniqueness, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else starting to capitalize on it. I
Right.
see it.
Yeah.
I see it, and I think
Right.
other people see it too. So it's not degrading on nobody, but for instance, I'm gonna get off of this, and I just want to say this. I really think that we really need to capitalize on definitely making unique songs again because we asked for a lot that we didn't that never had. Now that we got these Grammys, we got this Grammy category. I say, man, I gotta I look at myself in the mirror. I mean, what are we doing with it, bro?
Exactly.
These are things. These are some of the things we've been asking for.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna leave on that. I'm gonna leave that one alone. You know what I'm saying? But there's other avenues and opportunities that's sitting right there. All we just gotta walk in the door. Everybody else walking in it but us.
Yeah.
So that we need to get out of that, putting that spell on ourselves that we know that they always say we don't stick together.
Hmm.
You only really hear that from us.
Right.
Think
Yeah.
about that. You only really hear that local.
Right. Right.
So
Yeah.
we put a spell on ourselves. You got to get out of that way of thinking.
Words
Get
are
back to
powerful
creating.
and thoughts are powerful. Yeah, you're right. And like you said, putting our, our effort where our mouth is. Like if we talk, we ask for this and this and that, and ain't nobody paying attention to us. And what I'm saying? We want the attention, we want the love, we want the accolades. And now, okay, now we got opportunity. It's a whole category that we could come in with New Orleans, right? That's kind of killing it. Folk music in these different places. It's a lot of pockets of folk music and are we stepping to the plate, right? So
Yeah.
let's walk, match our talk, and yeah, let's challenge each other, or let's open that dialogue. Let's encourage each other. Let's create some music. Hey bro, you play guitar, with the band. Let's go to band practice. Say, man, let's make something.
They
Let's take
work
half
together.
hour to practice and let's work. Let's record.
Yeah.
Original cover, however, make it your own, make it new,
Yeah.
make
Yeah.
more of
'Cause
it.
we are very creative, man. But I think we just got locked in that mode, Chiefy, where as though there's nothing wrong with playing cover tunes, because that's go makeup. That's a go DNA, even from Chuck on down, when he first started this genre. Always played cover tunes, but we played it our way, right?
Right.
But we always took time to make original songs. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? And I don't care what they say about bounce beat bands. I love them. I
Me
love
too.
them for so many reasons. And one reason I love them for because they create.
Mm-hmm.
Them youngers create.
Mm-hmm.
You did. Some of us, the older cats, some of us, our cups are already full, so you can't pour no more water in it. But these youngers, they cups, they still got room to pour
Right.
knowledge in. Always room for creation, always room for improvement, this and
Yeah.
that and the other. And when we go to rehearsal, the average band, and I think a lot of the musicians, go-go musicians, can vouch for this. 90%, 95% of the rehearsal is with cover tunes.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
probably more than that. It might be 100.
Right.
Because
And
you
usually
go to rehearsal,
over
I'm like, damn, when we gonna take a
right,
little time out to try to create a song, man. I
right.
mean, damn.
And
I'm
usually over
serious. I mean, I'm from the old school too, so I remember we used to create, man. We used to create.
a
So
lot of them covers
we got locked into that way
it's
of
on
working.
a similar pocket or socket beat, right? That you're playing most of the covers to, which you're supposed to learn that at home for real, right? You learn, yeah, okay, it's in D, is a D five. You know what I'm saying? They got, oh, okay, we know the chord progression. Okay, go to the bridge, is a 4-bar intro. Why we gotta practice that? Or even if we do, we can run through that. Because
Yeah.
that's similar to, and now we talking about back in the day, like you said, we'll take a cover and make it our own. You might start out with a basic, and then as you do, and you watching the crowd, and your lead talker know what he doing, and your music director. Okay, now we gonna build this. I mean, we can Gucci watch down with the king backyard. We can go through this. Northeast Owl, baby, do me. People don't know that's a song. That's
Yeah,
somebody's song, but you make
that's
it your
right.
own. And so we would do that then, but now a lot of these bands, that's what everybody's saying. They sounded like you can't even tell because it's just like, give me that beat, or a regular tighten up beat, kaku, or pocket beat to the same
Yeah,
cover. You learn the music. A lot of that could be done at home,
yeah,
right?
that's true.
Maybe
But
after don't even practice that. All right, we're gonna
yeah,
hit that in G on this
yeah,
beat. Nah, let's
right.
come to practice and expand. Like, all right, this start playing. Guitar player might have a line. All right, we're gonna build around that. Bass player, or the
Right.
rapper might have a hook. Let's build on
Yep.
that. That should
Yep.
be what rehearsal is for. You practice at home, right? You
Yeah.
learn at
Yeah.
home. But
That's how it
we
should
life
be in a perfect world.
in a perfect. What I'm about to say, life, and we got Bill. You
Yeah.
do that practice. Only 3 people that showed up. I get it. Trust me.
All that.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about a perfect world or a
Right.
damn near. And we not this the stuff we was 19 and 21 we was doing too. So I
Yeah.
get it, but let's find a way to figure it out.
Right. To
Okay.
figure it out.
Nobody said
Right.
it was gonna be easy.
Yeah. Yeah. It ain't gonna be easy, and you gotta put in work, man.
Gotta be committed.
You gotta take your time out and put in the work, because if you really want it. Oh yeah, you know what's missing with that too, Chiefy? I believe a lot of discipline. you know, the discipline is a lot of it is gone because it's like I don't like using that word arrive. You know how people say till I arrive or I already arrive. I mean, where you trying to go, bro? I don't
Right.
get that. You know what I'm saying? Where you arrived at because
Because where you going at?
we all still learning. You dig what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Even myself, I'm always gonna learn until I die.
Right.
Each day I'm gonna learn something new. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So,
You
but
don't arrive and get stuck because you think that's
yeah,
all
I
it was,
mean, yeah. Can you arrive where we can work together? You know what I'm saying? Without even looking for a dollar yet. You know,
Right.
we
Discipline.
looking for a dollar before we even put in the work, man.
Facts.
Right? Don't come like that.
Nah. You gotta put
You
blood, sweat,
know?
and tears.
Yeah,
That's
man. You gotta put in that work, man.
yes, indeed. Hey, look, man, we gonna definitely have to do a part two, but I
Yeah,
appreciate you
for
coming
sure.
through.
Man, it was my pleasure, bro. My
Yeah,
pleasure. You
yeah,
know,
and
we've been knowing these a lot of people don't know, man. You've been knowing each other for a long time.
yeah. That I was
It's,
telling boy, you can
it's a
feel
family members.
basically. I say, yeah, Mo always felt like family
That's right.
for more reasons than one.
Yeah,
But
man. You know, and that's
definitely,
how it's supposed to be with all of us, man. You know what I'm saying?
indeed.
We're genre music, boy. I'm gonna tell you something, boy. We ever and ever come together, boy. We make that peanut butter and jelly sandwich, boys, and make
Ah,
that joint stick. Boy,
we
Go-Go
indeed.
would take, man, Go-Go would, man, I'm trying to tell you.
Yes, sir.
I know. I know.
Yeah, yeah.
We can do it. We can do it.
Coming
So I just
soon.
want to, shout that out to the fellow musicians and the fellowettes, the
Yeah,
ladies. You know, we can do it, y'all. We can do it.
put that up there already. Gloria had some great comments. Nah, I mean, and that's look. I'm here to do my part. I think I got a lot of
You're doing some
understand.
great things over there, Chief.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate just being
You are,
around
man.
and with the
Yeah.
old cats and just the situations, the spaces and places I've been in, the family, like and I'm gonna do my best to help, for the culture, baby. Keep it cranking. You know what I
That's
mean?
all we can do, man. Do our best. You know, keep that positive energy going, keep it flowing, bro. And keep that
Indeed.
negative over there, man, with them other superheroes, man.
That slow you
You
down.
know,
That ain't no good.
yeah,
You gotta try to stay
that's right.
focused. I hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. Very important. Think no evil. Anyway, the
Yeah.
joint went out, but we out of here. I'm gone. Cheef and Go. This was a great one. Appreciate all y'all tuning
Oh, wait
in.
a minute.
Nah, you good, Mo. You know what I'm
Hold
talking
up,
about?
TV.
We getting
Chime
out of here.
in. It chimed off again.
Yeah, nah, you good. Oh, there you go. Oh shit. Wait a minute, that's me. Hold up. Oh. Oh, it cut out. It cut out. Thank you, Gloria. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Hey, find out about your auntie Wanda and the Pratts, and let's see. Let's see about this family tree. You did. Nah, you good, bro. I was about to sign off anyway. You know what I mean? But
See if it came back.
yeah, it came back. Definitely, definitely. One
Can you see
love.
me?
Yeah. Yeah, you in the building.
I
Okay. Nice to meet you too, Gloria. Yeah, definitely, man. We had a lot of people tune up.
can you see me, Chiefy?
You just went back out.
Chief. Wait a minute. I can't hear nothing. I ain't got nothing. Let's see. Are we back?
Thank you, Miss Black Butterfly. Is that Mel B? Y'all tuning in to Mel B in the
Chief,
morning.
we back.
Nah,
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
I can't see you. But look, don't worry,
And
bro. Sign off.
I ain't
You
got
got
nothing.
to catch you on the next one. We're gonna do this again.
All right, big brother.
All right.
I can't hear nothing, Chief.
All
Much
right.
love,
One
big
love,
brother.
bro. You good.
My man. All
Gone.
right, y'all. Peace
All
out.
right.
How they do the little joint? The little hot joint. I can't even get it.
They say much
All
love,
right, big
y'all.
brother. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Bro.
All right, big brother.
All right. See you
Let's
soon.
see.
Gone. Definitely, y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in. That was a good one, man. Definitely got to bring Mighty Moe back. You know, legend in the game for sure. For sure. Once again, rest in beats to I Can Mason, my good brother, gone, you know, unexpectedly. Such is life. What can happen will happen. What can happen will happen with no warning. What is Murphy's Law? God damn it, you never know. Chaos. You never know what to expect. That's what life is. You know, what can happen will happen at any time without any warning or reason, you know, and that's just life. And you got to learn how to roll with the punches and ride the wave. That's what I've been trying to learn to do. But you know, you still gonna have your emotions, and you can't deny that. You know, you take them emotions, you take the bitter with the sweet, and you learn to navigate through them and try not to crash out. That's the thing. The balance is riding the wave. The music, the sound wave. Life is a wave. You got up, you got down, and you got to surf this bad boy because life be lifing. But definitely appreciate y'all. One love. Keep it cranking for the culture. Cheef and Go, baby, baby. Now let me see if I can get my my outro right this week, because last week I don't think I did it right. Cheef and Go out intro. Maybe I don't even have an outro in here. Oh, there you go. All right, y'all. Much love. Respect. R.I.P. to I Can. We'll be back next week. I'm not sure. I know I got Tommy Guns on the 25th. Next week, I'm not even sure. But I'll be back with somebody, and we're going to have that Crank Convo like we always do. Peace, love, and crank.
It's a vibe. 95, I pledge allegiance to the Crank as long as I'm alive.
Cheef and Go.